Hi guys, my name is Geier of Mint&Rare in Vienna and co-founder of Wetzlar Camera Auctions. Welcome to our second Q&A video. We received questions from our followers and I think one or two also by email as well, and I'm going to read them through. Please stay tuned because we have this small highlight here. We'll tell you about it at a later stage in the video. So let's see what questions we've got. First one is, what the recent auction results reveal about vintage camera trends in 2025? Again, still high quality analog vintage camera in the best condition possible. Fetch the highest prices, are the most sought after. Still, people tend to buy the best condition they can find. They like to inspect cameras themselves as well, not only online. From what I can say personally, they prefer the more mechanical the camera is or the lens, the more the people appreciate it. So stay analog, take your time in choosing what to buy, where to buy, do your research as well, go for the best you can get. Our companies like Mint Camera, a very interesting company, is shaping the camera market. Mint Camera in Hong Kong brought out a Rollei 35 remake with autofocus, which is quite an interesting approach. You come into the game at the peak of the analog hype, I would say, right now. The camera is pretty interesting, available in chrome and in black, well made, I would say. Demand is there. Online pretty much, I would say they sold a ton of that camera. I'm looking forward to see how this evolves. If something, what's next? What do other camera makers will bring? They're at the peak now in the analog trend. We'll see how that goes. Yeah? But I think it's a very interesting approach. Also Pentax or Ricoh with the Pentax 17 joining the game of analog cameras again. I think it's very interesting and it's a good idea, but we'll see where it goes. Have you noticed younger generations driving the film photography resurgence? Obviously yes, but it started a much longer time ago. I would say like 4, 5, 6 years ago, when the young generation, 12, 13, 14, 15 years of age, wanted to get away from their phone screens and wanted to hold a Polaroid picture or a printed picture in their hands. So it first went into the direction of instant photography, and then it started again with entry-level SLRs and point-and-shoot cameras, and many of those customers we had are now going into more manual cameras, rangefinder cameras, and also SLR cameras of a higher level. We're happy to help. The next question is, when and where is the next Vienna camera show? The last one was just recently in November. The next one is on June 15th in Vienna. A lot to see, a lot of nice people, interesting cameras, nice booths as well. So check that out, make sure you'll be in Vienna. Which camera fairs are you planning to attend in the coming year? Obviously ours on June 15th. Geier Camera Show is always extremely nice, an open air fair on the first weekend of June near Paris is a must go. The Solms Camera Fair also in April I think, and later in the year in late November or December. Maybe we can finally go again to Tokyo and Hong Kong again this year. I'm really looking forward to, so maybe see you there. Let's hear from you. If you're there and you want to meet up, let us know. How do you see Gen Z influencing the future of analog camera collecting now? As the community is growing and they come into higher levels of cameras or vintage cameras, or if they get their first, let's say a Leica M12 or a Nikon F or a rangefinder Canon, for example, I think a few of our customers will end up having very fine collections as well. If they look for the perfect camera, not only for their needs, but also condition-wise and for an additional lens, for example, or to even adapt that lens to another system, these adventures most often lead to small collections, which eventually can become bigger collections. And it's quite interesting to be on that journey with customers, help them in a way or guide them on that journey, help them get nice collections and also nice cameras for use as well, of course. Then we've got an interesting questions which we don't get very often. What are my thoughts on the rumored Leica M12 features, like the hybrid viewfinder or redesigned control layout? Honestly, I don't know how much you can do better with an M11 or M11P. What major improvements would make a camera much better. I'm definitely not the expert on that matter, but I would say the M should stay an M camera with the rangefinder, Messsucher. If there is a second option, entry-level Leica, that has a hybrid viewfinder, it shouldn't be an M12 in my opinion. You know, if it's two different directions or lineup, interesting. The TL didn't work, obviously the CL didn't work. Maybe there is a different approach we haven't thought about. Maybe a camera with a built-in autofocus device that turns your M lens into an autofocus lens. Something like that would be of interest maybe. Apart from that, I think you can't do much better in that sense, in an M11 for example. And the last question for today: are we buying cameras located abroad? Yes, obviously. If you have a collection or whatever, we are happy to travel. We'll take a look at it. The postal system is working quite well. We often operate with UPS and DHL and FedEx and courier services. Get your cameras picked up if you pack them well. It's absolutely no problem to travel. If it's of interest or helps you, just reach out and we'll figure that out. Shouldn't be too difficult at all. Christmas giveaway. You can be selected to receive that Leica C3 autofocus compact camera. Make sure to follow all the rules written in the description below the video. Be the lucky owner of that point and shoot Leica with the 28-80 spherical Vario Elma lens. Please make sure to follow our channel as well, like, comment, not just for this, in every other video as well. Let us know if you have any questions. We wish you a happy new year, Merry Christmas. Hope to talk to you soon again and stay healthy. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.